Z2WAQW Joseph Addison's Sir Roger at the Assizes is a satirical essay from The Spectator, a periodical he co-founded with Richard Steele. The essay presents Sir Roger de Coverley, a recurring character in The Spectator, as he attends a court session, the Assizes, with a mix of naive enthusiasm and gentlemanly condescension. Through Sir Roger's interactions and observations, Addison critiques the legal system, judicial process, and the social structures of early 18th century England. 1. Sir Roger's enthusiasm for the Assizes. The essay begins with Sir Roger expressing excitement about attending the Assizes, an event where local justices oversee legal proceedings. As a landowner and magistrate, Sir Roger sees himself as an important figure in these matters, eager to demonstrate his wisdom and influence. 2. Sir Roger's interaction with the judges and lawyers. Upon arrival, Sir Roger engages with judges and lawyers, offering unsolicited advice and anecdotes. His demeanor is simultaneously charming and pompous, reflecting his well-meaning but somewhat outdated understanding of the law. He believes that his personal knowledge of local affairs should guide judicial decisions, illustrating his traditional, patriarchal perspective on governance. 3. The court proceedings. As the trials proceed, Sir Roger makes several interjections, sometimes sympathizing with the accused and at other times reinforcing the severity of their crimes. His inconsistent judgment and personal biases highlight Addison's critique of amateur magistrates who influence legal decisions based on sentiment rather than legal principles. 4. Sir Roger's treatment of the accused. Sir Roger expresses an almost paternalistic concern for some of the defendants, particularly those he knows personally. This suggests that personal connections often influence justice in local courts, undermining fairness and objectivity. At times, he appears overly lenient or excessively harsh, depending on his relationship with the individuals involved. 5. The comic and satirical elements. Throughout the essay, Addison employs humor and irony to expose the limitations of the legal system. Sir Roger's overconfidence, ignorance of legal technicalities, and tendency to interfere with the process create a comedic effect. However, this humor also serves as a subtle critique of the broader judicial framework, which is susceptible to personal biases and outdated customs. 6. The departure and final reflections. As the Assizes conclude, Sir Roger departs satisfied with his role in the proceedings. He believes he has contributed valuable insights, unaware that his involvement may have been more of a hindrance than a help. The essay ends with Addison's implicit message that while Sir Roger's intentions are noble, legal systems require impartiality and expertise rather than personal influence. Analysis of Sir Roger at the Assizes. 1. Satire of the legal system. Addison uses Sir Roger as a vehicle for critiquing the English legal system, particularly the role of local gentry in judicial affairs. By portraying Sir Roger as both well-meaning and absurd, Addison highlights the dangers of legal decisions being swayed by personal biases and outdated notions of justice. 2. The theme of tradition versus progress. Sir Roger represents the old, landed gentry who believe in a justice system guided by personal connections and moral intuition rather than strict legal codes. His behavior contrasts with the evolving professionalism of the legal system, which emphasizes objectivity and procedure. This tension reflects a broader cultural shift in 18th century England from aristocratic dominance to a more meritocratic and institutionalized legal framework. 3. The role of humor and irony. Addison employs humor and irony to both entertain and instruct. Sir Roger's lack of self-awareness and his exaggerated confidence in his judicial abilities create comedic moments. However, the underlying message is serious. Justice must be impartial, and the involvement of unqualified magistrates can compromise fairness. 4. The portrayal of Sir Roger. Sir Roger is depicted as a lovable but flawed character. His intentions are good, but his understanding of the law is outdated and often counterproductive. This nuanced portrayal allows Addison to critique social structures while maintaining an affectionate tone toward his character. Readers are encouraged to laugh at Sir Roger's missteps while recognizing the deeper issues at play. 5. Social commentary on the gentry. The essay also comments on the role of the landed gentry in public affairs. Sir Roger's behavior reflects the power and influence that aristocrats held in rural governance, often making decisions based on personal intuition rather than legal expertise. Addison suggests that this traditional system is inadequate for a modernizing society. 6. The importance of legal impartiality. One of the key takeaways from the essay is the necessity of impartiality in justice. Sir Roger's judgments are inconsistent. He is lenient toward those he knows and harsh toward strangers. This inconsistency underscores the need for a legal system that is based on principles rather than personal relationships. Conclusion. Joseph Addison's Sir Roger at the Assizes is both a humorous and insightful critique of the legal system in 18th-century England. Through the character of Sir Roger, Addison exposes the flaws of a judicial process influenced by personal bias, outdated traditions, and amateur magistrates. The essay balances satire with affection, presenting Sir Roger as a well-meaning but misguided figure whose involvement in the Assizes is more comedic than constructive. Ultimately, Addison's work serves as a reflection on the evolving legal and social structures of his time, advocating for a more professional and impartial justice system. By blending humor, irony, and social critique, Sir Roger at the Assizes remains a valuable piece of literature that offers insights into historical legal practices while entertaining readers with its sharp wit and engaging storytelling.